This is an excerpt from Peter Ralston's new book, Ending Unnecessary Suffering, coming out in March of 2025. Earlier, I touched on the domain I call existential thinking. This kind of approach is useful for experientially grasping the upcoming assertions. You can hear about them and understand the basic ideas, but this will not change your experience. Unless you can experience the principle operating within your own perceptions, mind, and emotions, it won't change anything. To know them intimately and to fully experience them, you need to delve into them existentially. Toward that end, as you consider each principle, ask questions such as, what is it really? How does it come to pass? What is its purpose? What is it doing? How does it work? These questions point you in the direction of experiencing the nature of its existence. I suspect that most people look at existential thinking, or existential anything, as pretty much an intellectual or philosophical pursuit, and wonder what such academic activity has to do with genuine experience. This is a misunderstanding of what I mean by existential. To grasp the existence of something, its existential nature, is experiential. If it's not experiential, then it's not existential. Grasping the nature, composition, components, and specific realities of each distinction or principle to be discussed can only occur within our experience and will change how we perceive that subject. This is the domain of an existential investigation, the activity of approaching a subject to grasp its real nature. This is experiential, not just intellectual. It is important to consider the following distinctions and principles in that light. For example, if you go back to our work on suffering, notice the difference between hearing and understanding intellectually what's said about dissatisfaction, depression, or whatever, and being inside of that malaise and experientially grasping what's going on rather than just being at the effect of its presence. As you can see by now, most people can't do this because they don't make a distinction between hearing or thinking about something and experiencing its reality. If we don't know that or how we can experience the components, what makes up a particular experience so it can exist at all, or experience the existential nature of that experience, we are hampered in successfully adopting it. We are stuck simply being at the effect of whatever is perceived. Leaping beyond this stuckness is obtained through existentially investigating the matter and getting what an experience really is. In so doing, we can now successfully make a new distinction or adopt a principle and make it real. In this way, it alters our experience. All of these new distinctions and principles are conceptual actions that enhance life. Ending Unnecessary Suffering is coming out in March of 2025. To pre-order now, click the link in the description.